Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. To celebrate the release of Deadpool and Wolverine, today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends re-release of Deadpool. If Saturday morning cartoons fueled your imagination as a kid and powers your action figure collecting now as an adult, then you're in the right place. Thanks for stopping by and welcome to Saturday Morning Toy Collector. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing. Alright, taking a closer look at the front of the package here, we do see it says Marvel Legends series. You can see all these hands that he comes with, a knife, his little unicorn, some swords. I didn't think at first he came with pistols, but yep, they are in there. It says Deadpool Legacy Collection. We have Deadpool written there on the side. Some logos. Oh, there's some artwork on this side with a little heart, which I dig, and then this artwork here on the back of the package. No little write-up or anything, but we all know what we're here for. So let's get it opened up and take a closer look. Starting off with his accessories, he does come with these two open splayed hands on horizontal hinges. With black, it's just all black on the back of the hand. Here we have two fists with horizontal hinges that are all black on the back of the hand as well. I want to say that this was maybe his Deadpool 1 look, and then they have some hands that have the silver on the back, and these are for holding the swords. Or other Deadpool uses, and they have silver on the back of the hands with horizontal hinges. And then we have a couple of trigger finger hands with vertical hinges. I wish maybe the sword holding hands had vertical hinges as well, but you know what? We take what we get. Next up, we have this tiny little knife that he comes with, which is really cool. Cast in maybe all black with a little bit of silver paint on there. Then we have two very nice katanas, which are very cool, cast in all black with a little bit of silver paint. Looks really nice. And then we have B and Arthur, his two pistols. I believe they were they black in the first movie and maybe silver in the second movie? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Maybe they were always black or always silver. And then we have his emotional support unicorn. There's no articulation here. It's just one single piece. Nothing moves. A little bit of paint there, which is kind of cute. I dig it, but this is probably going to go in an accessory bin, honestly. And then here we have Wade himself, looking really, really cool. Now, I do understand that this is a re-release. I do not have the first one, so I think this, so this is my first time like playing around with this figure, and he is pretty solid. This is a really nice Marvel Legend figure. I believe, I think his proportions are great. He's on a very slim body. Man, he just looks great. There's lots of distress and like pot marks all over his armor. I love that this whole shoulder pad and belt is one piece. It's not connected to his sheaths. They look like they're affixed pretty solid to the back of the figure. I don't think they come off. It doesn't look like they unplug. No, it does seem to be glued on, so we're going to leave that there. And I do love that he comes with a brown belt. I think that's really cool, very iconic to the comic book design, and I think that's great. Man, just all over this figure, so much detail and texture. It's got some other little pouches right here, which are nice. The holsters and the are affixed to his legs permanently, and so is this little extra belt of pouches here, which is great. So none of this is going to be sliding or drooping, which I super appreciate. Man, just look at the detail here, the little sheath. That is also affixed to the figure, so it's not going to slide down in any way. And he just looks great. As far as articulation goes, the head can look up, about that far, because we've got an articulation point at the head and the neck. He can look down about that far. Yep, we do have a ball joint right there on the neck. He can even shunt forward and back a little bit, so a little extra mobility. He can tilt really nice side to side, so it gets lots of range of motion there and expression. The arms can go out and hit that T-pose, no problem. Arms can go all the way around if you need them to. We have a really nice butterfly joint, and it looks great from the front. Let's see what it looks like from the back. Yeah, it's just all black. It looks really nice. It's hidden. Looks really good. And I got to tell you, getting your arm that far across your chest for a Marvel Legend figure is pretty amazing. We do have upper bicep swivel here. We have double jointed pinless elbows, which is really nice. I dig that. And boy, you get nice crunch there. We do have a swivel and a hinge, depending on which hand you have on. We do have that standard Marvel Legends cutout for the abdomen, and he can bend forward about that far, which is great. And let's see, how far can we get him to bend backwards? He can bend back. Well, I'm actually leaning the whole figure back, but he can lean back just at the waist about that far. So we do have a complete 360 rotation at the waist. We don't have any drop down whatsoever, but it's okay because the leg can go all the way forward just like that and go out to the side about that far and can go back pretty decent amount. We do have upper thigh cut, which is really nice, and I really dig that. And then we do have double jointed legs, although they do have pins, but they're kind of hidden. They don't really stand out and bother me too much. We have no upper boot cut, and we have no swivel at the foot, but we do have a hinge, and we do have a rocker, but and no toe articulation, which, you know, take it or leave it. I'm neither a fan nor do I hate it. But yeah, this guy just looks great. He has lots of. I just love his sculpt. I love his proportions. I think he's really good. Let's see how the swords go in. And I don't know, does it really matter if you put them in one way or the other? The sheaths kind of look straight, but the swords have a little bit of a curve to them. So I don't think it really matters which way you put them in. I don't really feel any kind of tension either way. Let's go ahead and put the knife in, and I'm so glad that sheath is like sculpted on and not, or a separate piece that's glued on. It's not just a loose, because I wouldn't want to be fooling with those all the time. Let's see how easy it is to take these hands on and off here. Let's get his gun. Let's go ahead and get B in this side, Arthur in the other. Yeah, I do want to pop these hands off. And let's see here. Let's do this one. Let's pop this one on. We'll have him holding his unicorn, and then let's go ahead and get Arthur in this side right there. Oh, get out of the way. Haven't had my coffee yet. It's a little too early in the morning. And there we go. Oh, I love this hand. This hand looks great. And let's give him his little unicorn buddy. And there it is. There is Deadpool. He is looking mighty fantastic. So I'm ready to see what this guy can do. So let's get him into some poses and let's see what he can do. Man, I got to tell you, this figure is pretty incredible. I don't buy a lot of Marvel Legends figures. And I know that the SH Figure Arts and the Revoltech versions of Deadpool are incredible and amazing. And I don't think I would ever, I never thought that I would be saying that this Deadpool from Marvel Legends is amazing. But he is. He is absolutely incredible. I can't believe all of the poses that you can get him in, all of the articulation. He comes with tons of accessories, tons of extra hands. This is just not something that is normal practice for a Marvel Legends figure. And, this is more in line with what maybe a deluxe figure would be. But he comes with a lot of stuff. He comes with a lot of really cool accessories that you can kit this guy out with and get him into some really, really cool poses. And I just think he's absolutely fantastic. We do know that we are getting a new Wolverine figure from the movie. We'll probably get a new Deadpool figure from the movie. I would imagine, updated. Probably comes with that little Deadpool dog. It's all very possible. We don't know what's coming. Haven't seen the movie yet. We're going to go see it this weekend. So after seeing the movie, there's probably going to be a ton of characters that I'm like, oh, they got to add this character and this character and this character. But yeah, this Deadpool is absolutely fantastic. If you have the first release, I don't think you need to pick this one up, but I absolutely love it. This is like a really good Deadpool that's going to go on my shelf for quite a while. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I super appreciate it. Please continue to check us out over at Instagram at Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I am your Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I'm your host, Mark. I will see you in the toy aisles.